got Richard here who's going to talk about his goats, guys. Thank you for joining us, Richard.
Thank you for asking me.
Corner.
Lovely.
Now tell us about your goats.
We have a farm in central west New South Wales called Pacifica Boar Goat Stud, and we breed boar goats, meat animal. The end user sells them for the meat. We breed our animals for other breeders to use to improve their stock. We have about 600 boar goats on the farm.
Wow.
And about 1,000 sheep and about 100 head of cattle.
Wow,
So,
how big's the farm?
2,500 acres.
That's huge.
Yeah, we free range them. We do supplement their food just with grain or some hay, which we also grow on the property. Like a dog or a cat will get a worm, so they pick up parasites from the grass and the mud and whatever. You have to give a drench to help them clear out these worm burdens that they sometimes get.
What's a drench?
It's a fluid that you put into their mouth, squirt it in their mouth, particular volume for their body weight, and helps clear out any kind of internal parasites they might pick up. People tend to drench probably once or twice a year, depends on their climate. We're in a more dry climate, which is much better for this type of animal. The animal can produce 3 offspring 3 times in 2 years. We generally do it once a year, and we will start to join animals when we get back from the Royal Show. And Sydney Royal Show is the premium show in Australia for anybody with livestock, I think. It's the largest amount of people to come through. 2 days straight we've been cleaning animals. We bought 25 animals. We're one of the larger exhibitors here, one of the larger farms in Australia. Yeah, there are wash bays over the back here, so you get in there and get amongst it. And I've been soaking wet for 2 days, covered in soap foam and whatever, and then you brush them and groom them and trim all their heads and all the hair around their heads to show the shape of their head, because the hair will change the shape of the head because they're looking for a nice pronounced Roman sort of nose. They're looking for density of bone, thickness of leg, length of body, length of rump, fullness of the animal, whether it's muscle condition, length of neck.
How long have you been doing it?
Nearly 8 years. We've learnt our stuff over the years, yes. And you aim for a type, and the type you would have seen us walk in and out of the ring with today is the type we're looking for, which is the nice solid brown head. They can get a limb caught in the horns if the horns are too tight to their head. They're magnificent to watch playing, especially the young ones, jumping off rocks and running around. Great fun to breed. They're a different animal to a lot of other domestic animals, that they remember who you are, they remember where they live, they've got a little personality about them.
How big do they actually grow?
My biggest guy, he's 145 kilos. He's just 3 years old. Generally our big bucks who are going to be judged today, 110, 120 kilograms. Yeah, we got a couple of ribbons.
A couple of ribbons
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Well done.
We did well. We've got some blue ribbons. We're very lucky, very lucky.
Thank you so much,
You're
Richard.
welcome.
Really appreciate you
See
coming
you.
on the show.
Have a nice
Thank
show.
you. That guy is brilliant, and his goats are magnificent. Okay, it's that time of day, the pet of the week right now. Ruby from the Sydney Cats and Dogs Home has kindly agreed to show us Teddy.
Teddy came in on the 12th of this month.
Yeah.
And he didn't have a chip, so we couldn't find his parents, and nobody's called up for him, so he's going up for adoption. A lot of people don't microchip their pets.
So it's very important to microchip your animals.
Yep. And then if you move, change the details. So,
Yeah.
and have a secondary contact, you can have that as well, just in case, if you move, then you'll have another number. Because we get people calling up daily, that they've lost their pet, and then we check their information against, all the cats that we have, just in case.
And so how was he found?
He was brought in by a council member.
Did he get on with other cats?
Yeah. He's right next door to a cat and they don't fight. He doesn't mind if we have the other cats in here running around. He's very placid.
How do we get hold of you, sweetie, if we want to make him part of our family?
Just give us a call here at Sydney Dogs and Cats Home on 9587 9611.
Oh, thank you so much, Ruby, for introducing us to this beautiful cat. He really is exquisite, guys. Come along to the Sydney Cats and Dogs Home and check him out. I'll see you again next time. Thanks again, Ruby. He's beautiful.
He loves you. Look, doesn't even want to leave now.